Aiken Grade 4, No. Number 1. 50 important words that you really want to remember. Answer. An answer is what you say after someone has asked you a question. Harry gave the right answer to the question. Arrive. When something or someone arrives, they get to where they are going. The parcel arrived at Lily's house. Emily arrived at the park. At. A particle specifying a point occupied, attained, sought, or otherwise concerned, as in place, time, order, experience, etc. Attack. If someone attacks another person, they try to hurt them. Away. If someone or something goes away, they go from where they are to another place. Begin. When you begin to do something, you start to do it. Joe began to cry. By. Near to. A house by the river. Call. If you someone, you shout to them so that they come to you. Dad called us to come inside for dinner. Care. If you care for a person or an animal, you look after them. Harry has 2 rabbits and he cares for them himself. Catch. When you catch something, you take hold of it while it is moving or in the air. Joseph ran to catch the ball. Change. When something changes, it is different from how it was before. If the weather changes, we'll go back inside. Check. If you do something, you make sure that it is right. Lola checked a spelling in her dictionary. Clean. When you clean something, you take the dirt off it. Pete needs to clean his boot. Country. A country is a part of the world with its own people and laws. Down. When something moves down, it goes from a higher place to a lower place. We rode our bikes down the hill. Drink. When you drink, you swallow liquid. Drive. When someone drives a vehicle, they make it go somewhere. Early. If you arrive early, you arrive before the time that you were expected. Sally was early because her watch was wrong. Fall. When someone falls, they suddenly drop to the ground. Leo fell off the ladder. Feel. When you feel something, you touch it to find out more about it. Feel how cold my hands are. Forget. If you forget something, you do not remember it. Free. If a person or an animal is free, they can go where they like or do what they like. Hard. Something that is hard is firm and solid, a hard bed. Hobby. A hobby is something you enjoy doing in your spare time. John's hobby is collecting cadges. In the inside or within. Kind. A kind person cares about how people feel and tries to help them. It was kind of Dot to give us tea. Language. A language is a name for the set of words people use to speak and write to each other. Fritz can speak 3 languages. Late. If you are late, you arrive after the right time. Tom was late because his watch was wrong. Long. If something is long, its ends are far away from each other. Kamala has very long hair. Look. When you look at something, you use your eyes to see it. Jemima is looking at the view. Member. If you are a member of a group, you are one of the people in it. Next. Next to means nearest. Jason sits next to me at school. Of. A relation of identity. The city of Paris. On. On means touching the surface of something. Put the paste on the table. Place. If you place a thing somewhere, you put it there. Place the base in the middle of the table. Present. A present is something special that you give to someone. Ready. If you are ready, you can do something now. I'm ready to go. Season. A season is the part of the year. The 4 seasons are spring, summer, autumn, and winter. See. When you see, you notice things with your eyes. Send. If you send something, you make it go somewhere. Jolie sent a postcard to her auntie. Short. If something is short, it is not very long. Short hair, a short time. Sit. When you sit, you rest your bottom on something. We sat on the steps to wait for Jack. Size. The size of something is how big or small it is. What size are your feet? Ticket. A ticket is a small piece of paper or card that shows that you have paid for something. A bus ticket. 2. A particle serving to specify a point approached and reached. Come to the house. Trip. When you go on a trip, you travel to a place and then come back. We went on a trip to the zoo. Under. If something is under another thing, it is lower than it or underneath it. Amy checked for monsters under the bed. Way. A way is how you get from one place to another. Tell me the way home. Well. If you do something well, you do it successfully. With. If you do something with someone, you both do it together.